Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about Powershell and its scripting. Broadly speaking, Microsoft Powershell is a task automation and configuration management framework from Microsoft, consisting of a command line shell and associated scripting language built on the .NET framework. Powershell provides full access to COM and Windows instrumentation interfaces, enabling administrators to perform administrative tasks on both local and remote Windows systems. Powershell provides an interactive command line interface wherein the commands can be entered and their output displayed, offers a customizable tab completion. Windows PowerShell ISE is a host application that enables you to write, run, and test scripts and modules in a graphical and intuitive environment. Key features in Windows PowerShell ISE include syntax coloring, tab completion, IntelliSense, visual debugging, Unicode compliance, and context-sensitive help. So now, I will introduce you some commands, scripts, and class. So let's start it. The first, I will briefly introduce some very useful commands. The first one is get command. Get command can get all the commands. Help displays information about Windows PowerShell commands and concepts. Later, I will give you some more examples for you to understand more. ipconfig get the network IP configurations. Get child item gets the files and folders in a file system drive. The $host and the $ps version table check your version of your computer and your PowerShell. And datetime is a class, and its leap year is datatime's static method. And in this command, I put 2016 into the parentheses. And you can check if this number is leap year or not. And text path determines whether all the elements of a file or directory path exist. Here is the three scripts I want to show you. The first one is to list the properties of PowerShell ISE in my computer. You can get more detailed explanation about these scripts later. And the second script is to test if the website is available. And in this script, I test google.com and abc.com, and later you will see the result. You can put all of the website you want to ping into the parameter of $computer name. The third script is to interact with the user and give the user three choices. And the computer will prompt the user three choices, such as what is the color of the one, what is the color of two, and the third choice is exit. And the computer will, depending on the user's choice, and write something differently. Finally, I will introduce how to create a class and realize polymorphism in PowerShell. Here are the scripts. I create 4 classes, and dog and cat are inherit from animal class. If you want to create a class, you need to create attributes and methods for the class. If you don't want to use the system's default constructor, you can create one or more constructors yourself. Then you can create another class to realize inheritance. After that, you can create object for all your classes. Now, let me give you more detailed explanation of the commands, scripts, and class. Let's open the Powershell and run as administrator. Let's make the font bigger. I think it's okay. First, let's try get command and see the result. You can see there are three types of command. First is alias, second is function, and the third is commandlet. Here is the name of the command. And if you don't familiar with the command, I can give you some tip, such as get the command, and if you want some command about the text, you just type text between the star and enter. You can see all of the command, including text, has shown on the screen. It is very useful. And next, let's try help. If you don't know what help means, you can type help. As you can see, it displays information about Windows PowerShell commands and concepts. If you want more information, you can press space. If you don't want to see any more, you can type Q or other letters to exit. Now let's try to know more about the get process. Oh, sorry. process. Okay. The get process is to get the processes that are running on the local computer or a remote computer. So let's quit. And what is the -4 means? -4 means that you can get all the properties syntax. As you can see, we press space. As you can see, here are the properties of the syntax. Here is the syntax. The property of the syntax, such as I use dash computer name, and it means I will specify the computers for which this commandlet gets active process. The default is the local computer. So even though you don't type in this property, the computer will think you want to get the process of the local computer. So now let's quit. The next one is ipconfig. We want to know the ipconfig information, and we just want to know IPv4. ipconfig. We just want to know the IPv4's ipconfig information. So we just type IPv4 in the single quote. Here it is. It's all about IPv4. The next one is get child item. If you don't know the child item, I have told you that you can use the help to get the meaning of the get child item. It means gets the files and folders in a file system drive. So let's try a pass after get child item. See. So all the directory and or files are shown in the result. So you can get the child item of one of a file or of a directory. It will show you what's their meaning. Next, if we want to know our computer or our host version, we can use $host, and we'll show name is console host, version, instance ID, current culture, private data, debugger enabled, and some other thing. If you want to know the PowerShell's version, you can type $PS version table. PS table. Here it is. It will show the PS version, PS edition, PS compatible version, and so on. You can check and update the newest PowerShell. Let's try next. We can use the data type and call it static method like this. It's leap year. And type the year into the parentheses and try. Let's try another one. And you can see, you don't need to calculate it. You just need to open the PowerShell and type this command, and it will show you the result immediately. Let's try test pass. You can use help test pass to know what's the command meaning. Determine whether all elements of a file or directory path exist. So let's try a path. We type such as q, txt, and it's false. Let's try another one. Users. It's true, right? Now let's go to the scripts. I think the font is big enough for you to see. First, let's run it. As you can see, it shows the process name, ID, CPU, virtual memory size, and the first script I create is to list the properties of PowerShell ISD process in my computer. You can use help get process to check the syntax, and I use dash name to specify the process name, and use dash computer to specify my computer. And the first class, this is first class. I want to get the process of ISE in the computer $env computer name. And then I use the pipe. Here is the pipe. The pipe operator tells the computer to join the two statements so that the output of the first class will become the input of the second class. This operator is to change line to make the script more readable. Then I use select object to select 5 properties. The output is as follows. And the process name is Powershell ISD, the ID, and is 8944 and so on. You can choose any properties you want in this script. The second is to test if the website is available. I create a method and use keyword function, and the function's name is p. The function takes $computer name as a parameter, and the function needs to return a Boolean result. The test connection is to test if the computer is in connection, and the count specifies the number of echo requests to send. $computer name is the parameter and specify which computer to ping. I use -quiet to force it to return only a Boolean value. Then I can pass different URL to the parameter, such as google.com, abc.com, and so on. Let's see the result. Okay, we can ping google.com, we can ping abc.com, but we cannot ping dewjfkdsflk.com. So you can use this method to ping if the website is available. The third script is to interact with the user and give the user 3 choices. $A is a variable. Read host means get the string from the user type and give the word to the $A. -prompt means prompt the user about some information, the sentence inside double quote. Inside the double quote are prompt information. This means change line, and these are still one single string. And switch is a function, and it accepts $A as a parameter, and inside the parentheses there are 3 choices. If $A is 1, then write 1 is red and on the screen, and it will show as red. If $A is 2, then write 2 is cyan on the screen, and the sentence should be shown as cyan. If $A is 3, then exit the program. Let's run this script. Okay, I will choose 2. Let's run again. I will choose 1. Run again, I will choose 3. Okay, just exit. Cool. So finally, I will introduce you how to realize polymorphism in PowerShell. In this script, I create a father class called animal and a class cat and a class dog. Class cat and class dog is class animal's child class, so cat and dog can inherit the attribute and the methods in animal. In the 3 classes, I created enjoy method. Here's the enjoy method. I created enjoy method for all of them, but differently. Though the method name and the same, and they all have no parameter, but the content inside the method is different in the 3 classes. The first is animal scene, second is cat scene, third is dog scene. As you can see, in dog class and cat class, both have constructors, and they use base name constructor from the animal class, so the child class can create the constructor easier because they don't need to type the $ this dot name equal to $name, and it is more easier to create the child class. Animal class has name property. Cat has name and fur color. Dog has name and cat has name and eye color. Dog has name and fur color. Then I create a lady class. It has name and pet, and the pet's type is animal. There is method my pet enjoy, which call the pet's method enjoy. Then I create a new cat object and a new dog object, and to pass into the new two ladies object respectively. The first lady has a pet cat, and the second lady has the pet dog. Let's run the script. Cats inherit from animal. A cat is created. Dog inherits from animal. A dog is created. And it shows cat scene and dog scene. They show different results. They are all animals. Dog and cat are all animals. They don't show it. The result don't show the animal scene, but show dog scene and cat scene, because the two pet I created is from different classes, so they will call their own classes enjoy method. Though the enjoy method in the three classes are the same, but I created different type. I just create class cat and class dog object, so they will call their own classes own method, enjoy method. So this is the polymorphism. Hope you learned something. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.